nigga, what's that day? I walk by again, a little look with foolish. Go, switch, 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 go, switch, go, switch, go, switch, switch, go, switch, my bitch, go, switch, there go, switch, go, switch, there go, switch, go. Make sure your posture right, baby, switch.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Tubin Crew Tuesdays. I'm your boy DQ, and this episode is all about the men of the crew, and one of the people that was a rookie in 2017, so he's kind of new to the crew, but then he also became a team captain in 2019, so the year before we all had to get in, quarantine and etc. So he's one of the more fresher people to talk to about his experience and the latest experience of the Tubin Crew experience, none other than Mr. Reginald B. We call him Reggie for short. So let's bring Reggie into the room. What's up, Reg?
What's going on? What's going on?
How you doing? Good to see you,
good.
friend.
Good to see you too.
All
it's
right.
been a long time.
As we've talked about on previous episodes, it's always like a family reunion type feeling when we get with each other because we only see each other once a year. So every time I do one of these interviews, I'm always like, it's so good to see you.
Right.
Because we bond, we get together, we connect, and it's really like a family atmosphere. So your first year in 2017, let's talk about your first year. What were your thoughts? How did you come about, being a part of the crew, coming into the tubing trip, and then what were your expectations getting there?
So I came a part of the crew through Corey and Jay. So that's how I became a part of the crew. My first year, I didn't know what to expect going into it. I didn't know what it was going to be like. I was just like, okay, it's a tubing trip. We'll see what it's going to be like. My first day going into the tubing trip, it was kind of like the meet and greet.
Yeah.
I came in really shy, really shy. But one of the first people that I met coming in was Laren. And Laren chewed me up that first night. She was like, "Are you shy?" She was just like, "No, you can't be shy on this trip. You got to speak. We're going to have a good time." So, she kind of got into me on the first night, this ain't the trip to be shy, with all the personalities. So, yeah, that's how it was the first night me coming into the tubing trip as a rookie.
Yeah, so your first night, you get hazed by Laren, which is the perfect person to get hazed by because she's not going to let anybody sit in a corner. She's not going to let anybody not have a good time. And then you get into the challenges and your crew and, all of that other kind of stuff. So kind of talk about, again, not having any expectations, as you mentioned, but then as the days went on and as the challenges went on, you kind of excelled a little bit. You kind of got into the idea of what we were trying to accomplish. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. So with the challenges, kind of like the first night, you're getting to know everybody and your teammates and, Goose Chase is very competitive. So that kind of, breaks the ice, kind of gets you out of your shell because you have to be interactive with your team. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a competitive person and you trying to win, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to try to a lot of people try to get those points, majority of the points on the first night. So you kind of got to interact. And so, yeah, that's what Goose Chase was like, the first night for me, kind of I guess getting my feet wet.
Yeah,
with everything. So yeah, that's how that was.
Getting to know everybody, and then you're put in so many crazy situations with your crew that you don't know what to expect. You don't know how to, and it gives the opportunities for each person to kind of shine, right?
Exactly.
So one of the challenges could be go find a couple in the restaurant and ask them if you could take a picture with them.
Exactly.
Somebody has to be able to figure out how to initiate that conversation. But from your rookie year in 2017, then you became a team captain in 2019. So talk about that transition, wanting to be the leader of a crew in 2019.
So actually, I've been a team captain twice. It was 2018 and 2019.
Okay.
But yeah, so the next year, they asked me to be a team captain. I was like, okay, I'm competitive. I'll do it. But that was actually a different role for me, the first year being kind of shy and the next year, being the team captain. And I think I got team captain that next year, best team captain or whatever that next year. So yeah, I kind of got out of my shell. But yeah, like if you're really competitive, I would say, go for the team captain position. I don't know if I'm gonna be a team captain this year because I've done it twice already. But if I am, you know what I'm saying, I'm coming. I'm coming with it.
You
I'm coming
ready?
with it. I'm ready this year. You know what I'm saying?
You
I'm
ready?
ready. I'm ready. After, not doing it last year, I'm ready. So
what are some pointers that you can give, because we still don't know how the games are going to turn out this year because it's 2021 and it's all new, everything. But what are some pointers that you can give to this year's team captains for the event?
pointers. I would say come in having an open perspective, be fun, interact with your team. Don't be one of those team captains that's like not pushing your team and you just like sitting back. Like you gotta be competitive, you gotta be with it. So come in with a competitive spirit. That like week prior to like the trip starts, like it gets really crazy in the group chat. People talking smack, you know what I'm saying? My team gonna win, you know what I'm saying? We got this, you know what I'm saying? So come in the group chat with that type of attitude, ready to like get it and ready to hit the floor as soon as you get there. So that would be my pointers.
All right. So you got to be competitive. You already got to have it in your mind that you're
You
gonna
got
win.
to.
Period.
You got to, yeah.
Let's go to some of your photos and some of your memories from past events.
Okay.
All right. So what are we looking at? Tell us what we're looking at here.
So yeah, I guess the team picture, that's my first year on the Tubin crew.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of the challenges that we had to do. So yeah, that was my first year. The second picture, that's Laren. That's the one that chewed me up. That was actually the year before last. So that was one of the events that we was at. So yeah, those are the pictures.
I love it. And I go to that first picture specifically like that. These are the type of things that you're doing just for people for reference. These are the possibility, because I don't want to say this is exactly what we'll be doing, but this is kind of the example of some of the challenges. One of the challenges could be take a picture with one of your team members on your shoulders and
Exactly.
doing a cheerleader pose. Well, here you go, and it's already been submitted. And you're wearing your Tubin crew tank top. So you were all about it in that photo.
Yeah, team spirit.
All right, let's go to the next one.
So the first picture is me and Darian. That was at the same event. The next one is my birthday twin. That was on the Tubin. That was on the river. And then the next one is me and Antoine. That was before we got on the bus. So you have a lot of opportunities to get photo ops in. And you kind of like build like friendships and relationships with the people on the trip. Somebody that's coming into the trip like me the first year, not really knowing anybody, you kind of like form bonds, once you leave. So
yeah, I think it speaks to what I said a few minutes ago, where it's like once we see each other again, it's like, oh my gosh, how are you?
Right.
What's going on? Like that's your automatic reaction when you interact with anybody on the crew. So I have to ask, what are you looking forward to most about coming back together in 2021 this year?
Just really seeing everybody. Like it feels so like it's been forever, like a whole year, so just seeing everybody and just everybody becoming I guess active in the group chat. Like I said, that week, them couple of days before the trip starts, the chat gets crazy. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Figuring out who's on whose team, whose team are you on this year. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. And seeing like what new stuff are we doing this year, because every year stuff changes. So yeah, so just to see
and this year I think is going to really top the changes that you've seen in the past couple of years, especially because we're going to be in one location for the majority of the weekend, which is the Kalahari Resort. So that in itself is completely different because you obviously are familiar with us being at our host hotel, and then we branch out from there. But this will add a whole nother level to our experience. And so I guess, the last question I'll ask you is what, because you always walk away with an award. Whether it is, best team captain, best dressed, best bathing suit, whatever, whatever the case is. What award are you looking forward to this year? or that you're gonna go after? Is there one that you want to go after?
Listen, because I'm a stylist, I've been trying to get best dress. Okay, listen, I'm coming for it this year. Okay, I'm coming for it like
best dress.
I'm coming for best dress this year. Okay, I'm a stylist, so I have to live up to that. So yeah, I'm coming for best dress.
Which I don't know why we didn't include your Wakanda outfit for the photo ops. Yeah, because I remember you made your outfit for that in particularly. If I remember correctly,
I didn't make it, but it was one of the best outfits. It was one. So yeah.
Okay, so best dress. You coming for best dress? You're ready for it. You know the theme is find your way back, but it's African themed, so you really gonna come with the fashion. So I know everybody that's watching is gonna make sure that you look out for Reggie, because you already know he's gonna be bringing the fashions. He's coming for the fashion.
Okay, award. African theme. I got that. I'm looking tonight. Starting tonight. I'm on it. I
love it. Reggie.
Hold on. Let me plug this in. I'm a stylist, so if y'all need help, what I'm saying, hit me up. Style by Reginald on Instagram. I got you.
Okay. All right. So he got you. Just don't take his ideas and his fashions if you coming on a Tubin trip, because he's gonna take that award. Period.
Right.
All right. So Reggie, it's always good to see you, my friend. Yes. I cannot wait to see you in June 4th through the 7th is the Gold-Blooded Experiences Tubin Crew experience. You don't want to miss it. And we'll catch you on the next episode.
All right.
You don't want to miss the 5th annual Tubin Crew experience, June 4th through 7th, 2021 in Austin, Round Rock, Texas. Perfectly designed for the LGBTQ plus community and friends, hosted by Gold-Blooded Experiences. Tubin Crew 21 is a 4-day, 3-night adventure at the new Kalahari Resort in Round Rock, Texas. The experience includes a welcome meet and greet, indoor water park admission, ground transportation to and from the river float admission, interactive game night, awards dinner, team adventures, Tubin Crew swag bag and shirt, and much, much more. The weekend packages are individually priced by your selected group size. So groups of 4, the quad access package, is $475 per person. Groups of 3, the triple access package, is only $550 per person. And groups of 2, the double access package, is $625 per person. For more information and to register for Tubin Crew 21, go to our website at www.goldbloodedexperiences.com. Deposits are due now to claim your spot. Payment plans are available, and final balances are due April 15th. We can't wait to see you and your crew in June.